YouTube. This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. We are back with a slightly early sneaker review. If you guys are new to this channel, please, you gotta come on and join my squad. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DODB. And I use them as background music on this channel. Let's get started. As you guys can see, I have this is not early, I've had them about, about a week or two. Got a slightly early review of the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Penny Royal. Hold on, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry on the video. I'm trying to hold it together. This one brings back a lot for me. Now, I did have these in, was it 2009, 2008? I can't remember the retro, but I had to get rid of them because they were too small. Yeah, they were too small. That's when I was wearing thin socks and no socks. I still wear no socks, but you get what I mean. But this one here is special. I'm going to give a little story. I'm going to say when I was on the school bus, it was one person. I think it was one person in the school that had these. I think they were 180. I think 180 today is like 250 or something like that, whatever they charging. I just remember seeing them in the magazine and then seeing them on somebody's feet. The first thing you think when you see them on somebody's feet back then, and you knew the price of these, you're like, man, these people's got money. Damn. I mean, my people's had some change too, but I wasn't asking for nothing because you already know that when you 180 now, you got a job. But when I first saw these, man, it was just like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, aside from if you guys know, you've been rocking with the channel, the total Foamposite, the silvers, is one of my favorite Foamposites of all time. They're neck and neck with this Foamposite colorway right here. But just when I first saw this particular sneaker for the first time, man, it was just like a thing of beauty. Foamposite Penny Royal. People were going as far to say it's water in the shoe. People just come up with anything. I forget the other stuff. It's air in it. It was mostly what I heard was water in the shoe. Like, come on, man. But anyway, this is the Foamposite Penny Royal. Just an absolute beauty. Nike, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now on this shoe, I got to talk about some things. Let's talk about this upper. Now this upper has what's normally a Durabuck. I didn't look in the shoe when I got it. I looked at the nubuck on here. I was like, damn, they finally put a real piece of nubuck on the shoe. I was happy. I was going crazy. Because if you guys don't know the Durabuck is some of the most trash materials. I hate it. I just hate it because the white edges on it, it just get this, it starts fraying. It just looks absolute. Think of the Jordan 4 Durabuck back in the day. It just looks absolutely disgusting out to wear. And it will crease in areas. It just looked disgusting. But the nubuck on these, they look like real nubuck. But then I looked in the shoe, it says the upper contains synthetic leather. And I was trying to look in other places where there might be leather on the shoe. It's not any, and it's only on the eye stays and it runs up the tongue here. So I'm thinking, where's the synthetic leather? Because this looks like a real piece of nubuck. But what I'm thinking is that this might be a synthetic blend. If you guys don't know, you can blend materials, and I thought it was still classified as real when you blended it. But if this is purely synthetic, man, we are in trouble with materials. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If this is a purely synthetic material, I don't think it's purely synthetic because it can't be. Maybe it's the overlay of nubuck. Even with that, it can't be an overlay because nubuck is just shaved leather. If this is purely synthetic, we're in trouble. They're going to be tricking us everywhere. I mean, they're already doing it. But anyway, this shoe is going back to the original, I believe the original photo, I forget the magazine, like Soul Collector. If you look on the carbon fiber plate, it is checkered in blue and black. I love it because that's exactly what I remember. I remember when I saw them, I was like, it don't have the blue and black check on it. I wonder why they must have just changed that. It wasn't like a huge deal, but I did see that. Also, the Nike swoosh features a outline. I believe it was just gray or white on these regular release. Nothing else looks different. The blue always kind of goes through these shades. This has like a It has like a slightly metallic look to it, almost kind of a blend between the originals and the metallics, just a little bit. I think the metallics are a little bit of a darker blue though. Other than that, you do still have the Penny logo on the boot. Shaping is sort of that new shape. If you know, the Foamposite back in the day was more of a bulkier, bulkier look. This is like a new Foamposite mold, I believe, or from about 10-15 years ago, or they may have done it again. I believe it's like a whole new material or updated material altogether. Anyway, these look absolutely stunning. Here's a quick look at the bottom. One of the things I hate about the Foamposite Royals is the translucent bottom, but it does make the shoe look really, really good. So can't do without it. Please don't change it to white or nothing like that. Keep it translucent. I'll keep it clean as best as I can. But anyway, this is a absolute treat, absolute gem. If you guys don't know, I am from the DMV. We have held Foamposites down since this dropped day one. We have not departed from it. That's why we got the DMV Foamposites, the pink ones, because they recognize that is where most of the Foamposites are selling. We have not let them go since these touchdown in the 90s. But anyway, beautiful looking shoe. They do come in a standard black box. Kind of wish they would have gave something a little bit different, but all I care about is what's inside. I will be going for a couple more pair of these because this is one of my absolute favorite shoes of all time, and when it's a favorite shoe of mine, I do tend to get a couple pairs. And plus, with something like this, the Royals, I can't stay with one pair because it's a shoe I love to wear a lot since I had them and I had to give them up. I said I wasn't gonna cry on this video. It's just so good to have you back in my presence. What? Okay. But anyway, man, this has been the review of the Foamposite 1 Royal. It might not be special to a lot of you guys because I know a lot of people follow hype and trends and stuff like that. I don't. I follow my heart and what I love, and I love this Foamposite right here. What's that total foam? Yeah, it's just the Royals out here. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Calm down. Hey man, I love y'all. We up off this video.